sheppyshape will double up, and Jan, who went in with the best hand, will be the unlucky loser out in 8th. Tough beat for the Norwegian player. Well, if you'd like a shot at life-changing money, I can't promise you a Lamborghini every week, but I can promise you huge, huge money in the Sunday Million. Your chance to get a free one is at Tawny Free Roll, an online poker show free roll. Password coming up later in the show.
You hear the talk, the whispers, the chat room gossip about how unlucky they were to get knocked out and how lucky you were to win the thing. Well, here's all I know about Lady Luck.
All in.
Call. She likes to hang out with the guys who practice the hardest.
At PokerStars.com, there's a tournament starting every second. Develop your game at the world's largest poker site.
Seven-handed, one of the biggest online poker tournaments of all time. And just before that little break, we saw Jan leave us $311,000 richer after the chop. Extraordinary money, and I will keep reminding you, all for just a $215 buy-in. There's never been a tournament like it. Great fun bringing you the highlights of it, and an extraordinary position for these players to be in, having locked up this money and now playing for a supercar. A Lamborghini Gallardo, which can go very, very fast. But if you've got any sense, if you win one, you drive it very, very slowly with the windows down and your address taped to the car door, past areas of high concentrations of young people of the opposite sex. NHR is all in. WRZR is all in over the top. Ace-Jack dominating Ace-10. Almost like Wizard can see the cards. Great spot for him. Trouble for NHR, though. We'll need to get lucky here, or we're going to be six-handed. Ace-10 is up against it. Does have a diamond, so runner up for grabs. Ooh! Almost called it. Diamond on the river, or a 10. Gets him out. King of clubs is neither. And a cheeky little 9-figure pot will slide its way over to WRZR. NHR is out of this one, but he does take home $441,000. Good for him. Amazing, amazing returns. We're playing 6 max for a Lamborghini Gallardo. 2 million, 4 million are the blinds. And Zeurrr will shove with A7. Oh, look at this. Beautiful spot for the short-stacked guccyka, who has the easy decision to put his money in with less than 10 big blinds and a raise in front. So should be getting back into this one, the Hungarian player. Just needs to miss the bad beat. Zeurr's been up and down. And 7 on the flop is exactly what Zeurrr was looking for. Guccyka could be unfortunate. Oh, resuck. Always a pleasure. King of hearts on the turn. And 9 of clubs is a blank on the river. So a little bit of drama in how it came out, but Guccyka had the dominating hand and will chip up back in it. It is a winner-takes-all event, effectively. They've chopped up the big money if you're joining this mid-download. $200,000 plus the car is worth that they're paying for. And WRZR with the kings in good shape to win it. He is your chip leader, and he does have by far the best hand in this one. sheppyshape and Bdbeatslayer will get out of the way. I'm sure Wizard will be calling. And Zeurrr in danger of elimination. Jack helps him. Another one of the hook-shaped fellas, or an ace, needs to catch this river, or Zeurrr is going to be finishing 6th, and that is the outcome. WRZR strengthens his position on this tournament. Zeurrr is out, but what a story he has to tell. Qualified for this tournament for $2, just $2 American, has turned them into more than $500,000. $518,000 is his take-home. Hands in the air if you're slightly jealous and not afraid to admit it. Got my hands in the air. Full house from my sound engineer and producer, and you at home. Well done, Zeurrr. Amazing achievement from the player from the Netherlands. We'll carry on, 5-handed, and a great spot for sheppyshape. Syndrome with the opening raise of the 9s. Min raised by Sheppy. Wizard will get out of the way with the 6s, which are no good. And Syndrome's going to get committed here. Makes the 4-bet. sheppyshape can dwell up a little bit and make this look like he's got a problem, but he's going to put the money in. Syndrome may fear the worst, but I can't see the German player doing anything else but putting his money in, and we got a big one. Sheppyshape with a huge favourite to vault himself into real contention here. Syndrome praying for a 9. He's not all in, Syndrome, but he will be crippled if he can't catch. Sheppyshape trying to bring home the aces, and he succeeds. Puts himself into second place in this one. Syndrome, 1977 from Germany, crippled by that, running 9s into aces, and he'd be out quickly afterwards. He takes home the second most money from this super tournament, though, $799,842. Hopefully he already had enough in his bankroll to push it over the psychological 800k mark. Otherwise, it'd just be depressing. Fantastic return for him. We are four-handed for a Lamborghini Gallardo here in the 5th anniversary million. Sheppyshape has opened this one. Bdbeatslayer, the most experienced player at the table, will flat call behind. Bdbeatslayer is Nick Wealthall. He has over $1 million in online winnings, and he's final tabled the Sunday Million before, actually. Finished 5th. And has also won and runner-up the Super Tuesday. So he knows what it takes to get deep in these big tournaments and also to win them. Pretty dry flop, this one. Sheppyshape will continuation bet. Bdbeatslayer. Well, presumably he hasn't flat called just to give up on a flop like this. Yeah, he is going to make the move. Bluff raises. He definitely can represent a king here or a stronger hand, and Sheppyshape gets out of the way. So nice bit of play from Bdbeatslayer. He is in contention. Guccyka is the short stack here. Playing 2 million, 4 million, so sitting around 15 big blinds. Not critical levels, but getting a little bit detached from the pack. Sheppyshape will fold the button. Bdbeatslayer will put in a small raise from the small blind. Wizard will make it up, and we'll see our second flop in a row. It's contagious. Interesting flop. Bdbeatslayer with middle pair, and Wizard with the gut shot, and obviously king and jack pair out, but he won't be 100% sure of that. Let's see how this one goes down. 17 million in the middle. Bdbeatslayer will check. Wizard will check behind. And king on the turn is a little outdraw. We can understand Bdbeatslayer checking the pot because he's just not getting action from much he beats there. Thinks he probably makes a little bit more money by inducing some bets. He will call this turn. And he will get lucky on the river. Beautiful card for him. The only question is whether he can get paid. Don't think he'll figure Wizard has an ace too often here because he probably would have 3-bet pre-flop. So yeah, he won't check to him. We'll go ahead and try and bet and get called by worse. But no more action. Still, decent result for Bdbeatslayer. He's really got back into this in the last couple of hands. Over 150 million now, which, in case you're wondering, is a silly number. Guccyka is all in. Pulls the trigger with ace-9 and has got unlucky. There's been a few all-ins like this at this table, hasn't there, where people have got perfectly reasonable hands, but immediately behind them somebody's got a better one. Sheppyshape thinks about it for a little while, but will put the money in. Ace-10 suited four-handed, a little bit too strong to fold in this spot, and Guccyka is in a lot of trouble. Hungarian needs to get lucky here. Just a 27% chance of still being in this one after the board runs out. That Lamborghini driving into the distance, I'm afraid. Oh, hello. It's done a Yui. Flip to Yui and it's coming back again. 9 of spades is a golden card for Guccyka. Sheppyshape with a flush draw and another card, overcard to hit, but no. Guccyka will get lucky and will now have a really close match. All 4 players in with the contention of taking home a supercar.
Poker, it's all about numbers. Over 35 million players, 225 countries, more than 1.8 million hands every hour, over $150 million in tournament winnings every month. The best numbers are found at PokerStars.com. the world's largest poker site.
Welcome back to the 5th anniversary Sunday Million. Now, there'll be another Sunday Million next week. Not quite as big, but still bigger than almost every